Hello everyone, I'm Bloch, CEO at Bringg, and welcome to the first episode of Deliver, the Last Mile Performance Podcast. Before kicking off the season, we wanted to take a chance to introduce what this podcast is all about and why we built it.
And I'm Raquel Zanoni. I lead sales engineering here at Bringg. We're excited to kick this off. In every episode, we chat with industry experts about the last mile. What's changing, what's challenging, and what industry leaders do to drive last mile performance. Let's first level set on what the last mile really means. The last mile is no longer about getting a product to a customer's door. It's now about the entire customer journey, from when a shopper sees their delivery options online to that order arriving in the right place at the right time. And for many retailers today, it's become a core part of their brand.
Exactly, Raquel. The last mile is not just about operations anymore. It's a strategic driver. It's about how operations and technology shape the delivery experience to increase customer satisfaction and loyalty. So when we talk about last mile performance, we talk about reliable and cost-effective delivery at scale. And then how businesses use key performance indicators to strengthen both efficiencies and loyalty.
A lot of companies can't measure last mile performance clearly. They're still relying on fragmented systems, manual processes, outdated metrics, or just gut feeling. We see this all the time, and that's one of the reasons this conversation matters. Truly understanding last mile performance is hard. You can't improve what you can't measure. Our guests will share best practices, key metrics, and how to take practical action.
So, why do a podcast? Why now? Well, we talk to retail and logistic leaders every day. These are the people responsible for operations, for customer experience, and revenue. And you know what? They all say the same thing. Last mile is their new battleground. Between global disruptions, rising costs, and ever evolving customer expectations, there is more pressure on them than ever before.
And on top of all that, it's hard to know, are we performing well? Are we improving? What about the competition? Instead of talking about the last mile in abstract terms, these conversations feature real operators and subject matter experts sharing what they're doing on the ground. What's working? What isn't? How do they measure success? And how do they navigate change?
Each episode will focus on different aspects of the last mile and feature industry experts. We cover themes like how consumer expectations impact last mile logistics, how AI is reshaping the last mile, and how last mile has moved over the years. Our goal is to surface real stories from the field. We want to hear about the experiments, the setback, the wins, but also the hard lessons learned from the people driving change in their organization. You will hear honest, practical conversations with leaders across retail, logistics, technology, and consulting firms.
Our first guest is Ali Camille. He is an expert associate partner at McKinsey. Ali helps businesses modernize last mile operations through technology adoption and process redesign.
Yes, Raquel, Ali is super knowledgeable in this space. He brings both the macro lens of how the industry is shifting and the micro lens of what leaders are actually doing every day to drive last mile performance. It's the first out of many conversations to come. But here is a preview.
Adapting, learning, and changing is what separates the winners from the laggards. And I think this is not, and this is a very, I see this everywhere, of course, that for specifically last mile, the reality is that customers, there are two big players have set the bar. We can get intimidated and say that we cannot ever do that, but there are capabilities. There are partners out there. There are companies that are providing the capabilities and tools for you to exceed that expectation. So learning and adapting and striving for that is what is going to separate the laggards from the winners. And I think for specifically last mile, the small scale, I mean, the two big Goliaths have scale, have reach, but they have also challenges. Smaller scale brings advantages. You can move faster. You can experiment and bring the customer in. And I think that's where the success is going to be.
Thank you for joining us. If you are retail logistics experts navigating the last mile, we hope these conversations become a resource you come back to again and again.
Yes, thank you. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any new episodes. We're glad you're here and we're excited to share what's ahead.